All right, Mark, moment of truth. I bought one of those legendary packs. It was $1,000. Um,
Nice.
but what I heard from on Twitter was that over 30,000 people tried to buy the packs, and there were only 2,000 for sale. So I got kind of lucky there. And then you can't buy or sell the packs on the website, but I did see one posted on eBay for 5 grand. But it's not there anymore. So I looked and I was going to show you, but it's gone. I didn't say like there were no bids or offers made, so I don't really know what happened if like eBay pulled it or if they got a private offer or something. But before
Cool.
we get into it, let me share
Well,
this.
and before we get into it, why don't we, in case for people that are just now first time listeners and watching the video, kind of explain what got you into the whole of this Top Shop and what you've done and why you think this is the new way of collecting basketball cards or anything like that.
All right. Yeah, I mean, we kind of talked about this a little bit the other night, and this is totally super speculative. So it's basically like you collect cards, or they call them moments, on this thing. It's called NBA Top Shots. It's like through the, I don't know, the NBA is obviously giving their trademarks and stuff, but it tells me that like there's not going to be more NBA cards on the blockchain. And so I just look at it as like something super early, where all these moments are limited, and who knows like where this goes over the next 5 or 10 years. What I was saying to you was, I feel like things are moving more and more digital, and so like imagine in 10 years, are people going to actually have physical cards still that they're collecting, or is it going to move into these sort of moments, like online? Like, I think the example I said was like, if we're in the VR headsets, and they're not super popular now, but like we've got friends that use them. I can't
Mhm.
really show you physical cards, but I can show you these moments. Um, the crazy thing to me is how expensive they are already. So I saw like the top moment sales in January were $100,000 for individual moments.
Oh wow.
So yeah, it's hard to know how these things will get valued, but I think like the more crypto goes up, the more things like this will pop up, and it's just like the more money that goes into the ecosystem. So with Tesla's announcement this morning, I think it only just kind of validates the ecosystem even more and more. But this is like super highly speculative. I kind of looked at it as like just diversifying a little bit of my crypto. And for the listeners, I don't have a ton of crypto. I've got like 20 grand in crypto. So it was one pack for 1,000. And the normal packs are only like $9 or $10, so a lot cheaper. But they go super quick. I tried to get one the night before. I'm like, we're stuck in the queue. You were asleep. I fell asleep, and I never got my packs. So then I felt like I had to get these the next day. Um, but like what it made me feel a little bit better about it was you can sort in here by like legendary, and each pack has at least one legendary. And you can see like the lowest price person is going for almost a grand, so it's almost break even. And then you have other cards too. If I go to the highest, this LeBron is going for 250,000.
Wow.
uh, so who knows what will be in the pack? And obviously, these are like listed prices. It doesn't mean that they've actually sold. So, with all that said, who the hell knows? It'll be kind of fun to open it.
No, I think you're onto something, and just for the listeners and the people who are watching, what David was referring to is, Elon Musk, I believe, is $1.5 billion investing in Bitcoin, and
Mhm.
I couldn't agree with you more in terms of with basketball cards. I have over 100 or 200 cards of Michael Jordan, but I can't physically show you them. It's interesting that now people could potentially digitize them and show you them, and it's also very interesting to David's point too, is with the average price of the legendary card it's going pretty much the exact same amount that David paid to buy one pack. So one card that you could try to trade or auction off is your initial investment that David bought into the pack, and that's not getting into all the cards that are encompassed into that pack.
Yep. So there's other cards in there, and I think you could, if you're lucky, you could even get additional legendary or holos, or I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
And the last thing is like, because like if this thing does take off and become a real like this is what people collect, like imagine being able to go back in time and have like one of the first ever sets of real physical cards. Like all those things are super valuable now. So like 10 years from now, if this is a thing, like I will have the second ever legendary pack. There's some cards in there if I keep them. I might like, if we get like a LeBron for $250,000, I'm selling it. No questions asked.
Yep. So here's to us hopefully getting a LeBron James.
Well, I hope. I mean, part of the reason I wanted you on here to do this is because I think you probably know the players better than I do. Like, unless they're well known, I won't know. So,
nice.
All right, I'm gonna click the open button and we'll see what happens.
Drum roll. Man, the anticipation. Whoa.
Uh-oh. Now we're
All right,
even.
so there's not 10 cards,
10.
right? So let's go one by one. Let's choose one. I'll go. You choose the first one.
Can you hear the music? There's like this theme music playing.
Yeah, I can hear a little bit.
All right, I'm just gonna go with the first one.
Okay. Al Horford. Okay. All right.
Is he okay? I don't ever heard of this person.
So he just came away from, I believe he was playing for both the Celtics. Previously to that, I think he was playing for the Atlanta Hawks. And then also after the Celtics, he went to the 76ers. So pretty good. I think that's a pretty good start.
Well, it's a common. So
Yep.
you know that by here. So it's a common. It's number 13,000 out of 15,000 plus. So there'll be a lot of those. All right.
Got it.
Which one do you want?
All right, let's go lucky number 7.
All right. So this one.
Yep. All right, Clint Capella, also a pretty good player. He's a pretty good big man. Did most of his work in when he played for the Houston Rockets, but then got traded away to Atlanta. Okay, nice.
So this one, it's a limited edition. So it's 1,800 out of 12,000, but it's not our holo. So it's an LE. All right, I'm just gonna say, actually, I'm gonna go down here to the hidden one. So this one is.
I'm really curious. RJ Barrett, a second-year player out of Duke.
It's also a common.
Okay.
All right.
All right, let's go number 4.
Number 4.
I want to see the holo.
I know this is a common. It's a limited edition. Again, I don't know who this guy is.
Yeah, this guy started doing pretty well. I don't know too much about him, but I think he's not. He hasn't played in the league for very long.
All right. So far, I'm feeling. I don't know. All right, here we go. Number 2.
Oh, rare. Jimmy Butler. Ooh, that's a good card.
Who's Jimmy Butler? I don't
Jimmy
know who this
Butler
is.
So he played. Well, they were in the NBA Finals, and he was also known as Jimmy Buckets, and also played for the Bulls for quite some time. But really good player. That's a really good card.
Right. I think this might be the rare one that we're guaranteed in the pack. So it's
Got it.
471 out of 499. We'll have to look up and see what those go for.
All right,
we
let's go
got
with number
1, 2,
six, since LeBron
3.
James was number 6 at one time when he played for the Miami Heat.
All right, which one do you want?
Number 6.
Number 6. The rare.
Oh, ooh, another great card. Donovan Mitchell, Spider.
Wasn't the last year number like 473?
I don't know.
I have to look. 471. Huh.
Okay. Got 2 rare cards. All right, next.
All right, I'm gonna go. I guess with 3 up here. Finish the row. Common. Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant. That's a good card.
Probably worth something.
Yep. Absolutely.
This is the first guy I've heard of.
Nice. Okay. Good card.
All right.
And it was a Nets win.
3 left.
All right, let's go for number 8.
Number 8. Common.
Kobe White. Okay. Played for UNC. Or wait, Kobe White. Yes, he played for UNC if I'm not mistaken. 2nd or 3rd year out of UNC. Pretty good player. All right. Next. Another Knicks player. Rare card. Oh, Julius Randle. Not bad. He's actually having a pretty good year for the Knicks. All right, final card.
231 of 499. All right, so I think.
In this last.
I don't know if this is the rarest one or if we'll see. I guess we'll see.
We'll find out. Uh-oh.
This is the legendary.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's a good point. Wow. Man, how awesome would have that been of LeBron James. Anthony Davis, another great player.
So it just so happened we got the legendary one as the last card, I guess.
Nice.
All right, I gotta mute this sound because this is super annoying.
Yep. Okay. Just right click on the tab that you have open, and you can mute it.
It's on the. Oh, here it is. Got it.
That too.
It's hard to hear you. Okay, I want to look up the Anthony Davis one. So if we go here. Try again.
Holy crap.
Is this the one?
Let's go back to the one that you did.
It was one.
59 out of 99.
Well, it's the jump shot, January 23rd, 2001. This one.
All right, $5,350. That's a pretty good return.
Well, so this 31. One is sold by 31 collectors. There's 31 for sale. Lowest price is 5,000, and it's for serial number 71. And I have serial 59. So serial numbers matter, I guess. Like, people are trying to make values of all these things. So the lower the serial number, the better.
I agree.
And then if you can match the player's jersey, those are supposed to be worth it too.
Nice.
So, yeah, I guess the lowest one on here is $5,000. This one, number one, is worth. It is only for 101. This guy's at 250. Yeah, there's a part of me that's like, well, I should try to take my $5,000 and then buy some more.
I think you should. I mean, since this is your first pack, I would see what you can do to, like, with your other cards, since the other ones were legendary or rare. See what you can do with getting what you can get with those cards, and then keep your Anthony Davis, because that one's the rarest of all the in all the pack, and then you could potentially wait and hold on to that and see if that goes up in value.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. I'll go through and itemize like what everything's going for. But this is like the thing we always talk about is like, I'm quick to sell. I'm like, oh my gosh, I made money. I want to get out. Even though at the top of this, I was talking about like, well, where's this going to be in 5 or 10 years?
Exactly.
So if I could cover or get close to covering the 1,000 off of all the other players, and then just keep the Anthony Davis, I think that's, to me, best case scenario. I'll just have
I
to see
think
if
so
it's
too.
possible.
Right. I think with the uh Jimmy Butler and what is the other two ones that you got?
How do I do this? Yeah, there's the Jimmy Butler. There was the Donovan Mitchell
Yep.
and the Julius Randle. That were
Yep.
all the limited edition ones, plus the Kevin Durant common, which I bet is worth something.
Yeah. Well, I'm curious to see what the other cards are going for, but also something to think about too is maybe hold on to them to see if they get to the playoffs or something like that, because I'm assuming they may go up in value or something like that. I have no clue what this market will look like with certain things happening, whether if they get injured or what have you. I don't think anything will happen, but it's curious to see if they go up in value, if they go to the playoffs or something like that.
So the Kevin Durant, there is no legendary cards of him actually. There's only 3 of them. I can share it again.
Yeah.
Go here. So this is the one I have, $24.
Nice.
I mean, it's a common, so there's 15,000 plus.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the better commons. And then Jimmy Butler, let's see. And this, let me go back to this. Oop. Let's close that one so I'm not confused. Jimmy Butler is the LE, and he's a layup on January 4th. Maybe it's not this. Maybe it's where?
There it is. The
This
bottom
one?
right, yeah.
Okay, so that's a quarter of what I need to get back.
That's nice.
And then
what's the other one? You said Donovan Mitchell. I bet this one will go for pretty high because he's starting to really become a really great player.
when was it though?
Oh, I saw it. Is it the third one?
All right. So 275.
You got about half your money back with just 2 cards.
And then this is the last rare.
Julius Randle, December 25th.
You say which one?
I think it's the right one, but I'm not 100% sure. Go back. Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks like the right one.
All right, so it's almost $200. So
yeah.
say
2/3
like
your money back with just 3 cards and not even counting the Anthony Davis card.
Yep.
Huh.
So if I can sell those 3 and get $600 back, I'd be pretty happy. And if it's possible to buy another one of these legendary packs or whatever, I'll probably do it.
I mean,
as long as I can get $600 back.
I mean, considering that, like we were saying previously, if the one rare card makes that much and more, I really don't see a downside to this, at least in the initial period when you first buy it, because it looks like you can sell it for for the exact same amount that you paid for it. So
Yeah, but I mean, who knows, like, how many trades are actually happening? Like, these are just like people's posted prices, so it's hard to know, like,
what they're actually going for.
when I post something, if it will go, if I'll sell it today, or like, am I just kind of dreaming about it?
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I'll list those three, and then I'll let you know if they sell.
Yeah, test the market to see how much they're going for based upon what their like the average cost is, and see how close you're getting to it. So then you can have an idea of, if you were to sell the Anthony Davis card, how realistic is that actual going to be with you getting that amount back. But this is very interesting.
I mean, in a long time, this could end up being something. I'm on the lookout now for if NFL does something, or if like any of the other sports teams. I think being super early for anything like this is important if you want to make money.
I would totally
So
agree. The earlier that you can get in, the earlier packets and stuff like that, I think it's going to be better. It's just like any trading card. When you get the first or the rookie Michael Jordan card versus, 10 years later, they're still going to be worth a lot of money, but the one that's a rookie card is going to be, is going to be worth more. So,
yeah,
all right.
cool.
Well, David, thanks for having me. I really enjoyed this. This is really cool. And let me know how you go with getting your money back, and also listing them and getting and auctioning them off.
Yeah, I'll let you know, and if I get more packs, I'll get you back here so we can open them.
Sounds good. Thanks, David.
See ya.
Yep. Bye.